I like audience participation. I felt, but at the end when you chose us to say it takes two people, that wasn't the most important bit. Maybe you would made us repeat the whole thing. I felt like it was awkward for us to answer two, as opposed to if you ask us so what is the lesson, and we would have to say it takes two to tango. Could have been more memorable.
Wow. Okay.
I felt.
Yeah. Okay. It takes two to tango.
Yes, but we would say the whole thing instead of how many,
just
two, three, because that sounds like two or three, and I was thinking about how to make it with three guys. Just I was going on a tangent.
Okay, got it.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
From my perspective, when you started out talking about the tango, I thought you were actually going to talk about dancing. And I couldn't make the immediate connection between the dance analogy and life partners until partway through the speech.
Oh.
So I thought that you could probably lead up in your introduction with some connection that would make that in my mind before, so I wouldn't spend part of the speech trying to figure out, well, is he talking about dancing or what exactly?
Okay.
That would be helpful for me.
I thought you did that. Like it's a metaphor for life.
Yeah. Well.
Actually, I knew it was a metaphor somehow instinctively, but I was trying to get exactly what are you trying to compare it with. Is it specifically marriage or is it life in general? That wasn't clear.
Is it a metaphor for relationships?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is what didn't come across.
That didn't come across clearly.
Yeah.
I missed the shoe point.
Oh, the shoe.
What shoe has to do with running away from people?
If you find yourself dancing with a partner who is out of step with you, doesn't get it, never has and never will, use those shoes. I mean, walk away.
Run away.
Run away.
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid to walk away. Well, then perhaps I should make it clear.
I think that's the weakest analogies of the four.
Okay.
Like the other ones are very make a lot of sense, and this one is kind of contorted.
Really? Okay.
Because you don't use dance shoes to run.
Huh?
One wouldn't use dancing shoes to run, but if
No,
you take them off,
take them off
yes,
and
yes.
start running.
Then you don't need to buy the right shoe.
You don't need to buy the right shoes. You just
Always wear the right shoes
Yeah, that's for dancing.
for dancing.
Yeah, and then you mentioned.
But if you find yourself dancing with a partner who doesn't get it
run.
and is not in step with you, use those shoes.
You mean step on them?
Huh?
Step on them.
See, that's not.
It doesn't go with the tango.
It doesn't go. It doesn't go.
Not with the tango.
Okay. All right. Got some work to do on it.
Yeah.
I think you mentioned you take the shoes off and go run. And
Yeah, take the shoes off and start running.
And then it's not about the shoe. Then
It's not the reason. You don't. It doesn't reinforce that you should get the right shoes because you're taking them off anyway.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter
So,
what shoe you
okay.
got.
Okay. Huh.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
So maybe you need the right shoes to have a right grip or not to sleep.
Well, in dancing, you always wear the right shoes,
Yes.
right? But if you find yourself dancing with a partner who is out of step with you.
But I don't think that has anything to do with shoes.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's all good points, just not connected.
Okay, all right. I'm going to work on that.
The only other comment that I had, I didn't know that tango was a dance of life. I thought tango was a dance of love. I'd never heard it called the dance of life before. Maybe I'm missing that. So.
Okay.
But I like the energy of the rose.
The what?
The rose?
Because you picture the person with the rose in their
Yeah.
mouth, long stem rose in their
Oh,
mouth
yeah.
dancing.
And then it makes it sound so beautiful.
Maybe you could have a visual, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. Okay.
Throw the rose in your
The
mouth.
rose is good.
Yeah.
I could picture it.
I'd like to
right
see you
away.
actually do the tango up here. I don't know. Add some entertainment to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you can do a couple of moves.
That will make it bolder.
Alright.
Well, I would say if you feel confident and you can do the tango, do it. Otherwise, leave us with the images. Because when I thought of tango, I remembered a show and I didn't need anybody to dance tango there. Just the word tango inspired all this. So I would say if you're doing tangoing yourself and it's worse than my memories, you're hurting your story. So leave me with the image.
Leave you the image of doing the tango? What? Leave you the...
Demonstrate tango.
So if you
Let
describe the tango, the passion in tango, the rose example, and you just describe it and let me think about that, maybe the picture that I will have in my head will be stronger than
your actual ability to tango.
Okay. All right. Paint a picture.
Yes.
Actually, one of the versions I have of it does have that in the beginning. Okay, so I'll bounce it off for you. Yeah.
Any other final comments?
Oh, I always love your voice. When you talk about like your vocal variety was so good. I was like, wow, I wish I could have your voice.
And projecting authority, your advice that you gave to Vicky, you showed it in your speech. You show confidence.
Yeah, the confidence, you have to do that. You're selling something all the time when you're up there.
Right.
You're selling a speech.
Okay.
So if I can help you, I would definitely love to get the opportunity to help you.
Thank you.